Wong In-Baum, Lucas Venuto will round out the midfield with Tybert, and up front, Jordi Reyna, the 25-year-old Peruvian, 3 goals on the season, his third with the Caps. For LAFC, it's Pablo Cisniega in goal. Defensively, some changes. Mohamed El-Munir into the starting lineup. Eddie Segura. Dejan Jakovic makes his first appearance of the season after being on loan at Las Vegas Lights with Eric Winalda's side. And Tristan Blackman moves outside to the right back spot. In the midfield, Edward Atuesta, Mark Anthony Kay, and Lee Win in for Latif Blessing, who is in the 18 but out of the starting 11. Up front, Diego Rossi, Carlos Vela, and Adama Diamande in for Christian Ramirez. Vela comes in, 17 goals and 11 assists. He got one of those assists feeding Fito Zelaya his first goal in MLS action. Zelaya is available off the substitutes bench for Bob Bradley as well. LAFC in their standard, beautiful black kits here at the Bank of California Stadium, which is absolutely packed and rocking in the pregame hours before the tailgates were going crazy, too. Vancouver comes into their white uniforms, their white kits with the blue shorts. They are still gathered around Marc Dos Santos with some final words. LAFC will go right to left here in this first half. We mentioned them unbeaten at home at 7-0-1. They've outscored their opponents here at the Bank 20-6. So far this season. Vancouver come in 4-7-8, 20 points on the year. They've been outscored 25-21. On the road, they've struggled. Just one win from 9. They're 1-4-4. Vancouver has struggled to get wins lately. Winless in their last 4 in MLS action, but 3 draws are part of that. They did lose their recent game against Seattle last week, a 1-0 loss up in the Emerald City. LAFC, of course, coming off that thrashing in Kansas City against Sporting KC, a 5-1 black and gold victory in that one. Though defensively they have had no shutouts in 5 straight MLS matches. They will be on the football first. Over it is Wynn. He's there with Adama Diamande, waiting for the referee Alan Chapman to blow the whistle to get this one started. This is Chapman's 17th MLS game of the season, and we are underway. The ball goes back to Edward Atuesta out wide to Mohamed El-Munir, already sneaking up near the midfield stripe. Gets it off to Rossi on this near side. Back to El-Munir. Outside to Rossi. It's too far for him with a left-footed pass. Rossi can't chase it down, but it'll be a throw-in for the visitors. Vancouver on this left side. Brent Levis throws it in. All the way back to Godoy. Godoy will square it off to Crepeau, who's still in the 6. Pressure from Diamande. Crepeau sent it out towards the left back spot. Stolen away by LAFC. Just outside of the area. It's a little too far for Vela on the deflection, and Levis runs it down. Gets it forward now to Tybert. Up towards Reyna. It's over Reyna's head. Segura's got to get on his horse to get there. He lays the back pass to Cisniega. Reyna read it well, puts pressure, but Cisniega gets it off his left foot towards midfield. High looping ball. Mark Anthony Kane's going to take down the 50-50 right in the center circle. He'll square it off now to Atuesta. Slow build up here for LAFC. Back into possession. Midfield. Good pass along the line to Lee Wynn, who's got it on the near side now. Wynn, 40 yards from goal on the right-footed dribble. Squares it off to Atuesta, who joins in. Off to Blackman. Blackman going to send it out wide to Vela. Vela at the 18-yard line, extended all the way out. 5 yards off the sideline there. Slows it down. Puts it back to Atuesta, 35 yards from goal. More in the middle of the field now. LAFC still building up slowly here. It's Blackman outside from that right back spot. Back to Atuesta. Now 40 yards from goal. Chips it onto the near side with a switch to El-Munir. Munir. Left-footed dribble. Munir. Into the middle of the field to Dio. It's behind him. He was mugged from behind. No call by the referee. And clearing it out was Daniel Henry, only as far as midfield, where Jakovic gets it off the foot to Atuesta, back to Blackman, and now to Jakovic. He's 40 yards from Cisniega, up towards midfield, and Atuesta sends it out wide to an open Blackman. Down the line on the far side of Vela now, 1v1 with Levis. Vela trying to attack the 18 with a pass towards Dio. It's cut off, but only as far as Atuesta. Back to Vela, near the middle of the field. He gets taken down from behind. Referee says a foul is called, and it's the first of the match, this one against Vancouver, and it'll be a free kick for LAFC, some 25 yards from goal. I mentioned the referee Chapman, 3.81 yellow cards per game given. He's given out 2 red cards total this season as well, so he's a disciplinarian up to a point. 25 yards from goal again. It's geared toward the far post, the left side of the goalkeeper, Crepeau, but just barely outside of that far post. Vancouver will set up a wall for that post. 4 men so far. And Adama Diamande is also camping out at the side of the wall, as is Diego Rossi. This is likely the left foot of Vela, although Atuesta is there as well. And he's been practicing these for most of the season. Edward Atuesta really working on his free kick game. It is Vela with a left foot towards the near side. Oh, coming over is Crepeau to grab it with both hands. He read that perfectly. Throws out long here with a throw to Lucas Venuto near midfield. He takes it down. He's got it back it up to Tybert, and they'll go all the way back to Godoy. Godoy just blasting it forward now, but it's only as far as Eddie Segura, who's got nobody near him. Segura will square it off here down on the near side to El Munir, dribbling up near midfield, now into the offensive zone. Got to get back to Atuesta. Vancouver very content to put 10 men, now 11 men behind the football, and only about 3 camp near midfield. Most of them are deeper. Now they come up to try to attack Mark Anthony Kaye right at the center line. Kaye, though, gets it off his left foot with a good pass to Wynn forward. Diamande making a run on the diagonal inside. Wynn tries to find him. It's deflected by Huang, and Huang's going to get a pass back from Daniil Henry, but it's stolen off of Huang's foot, and then finally the referee calls the whistle way late there, as it looked like he was waiting to see how Huang responded. Huang is down and still getting up very gingerly there for Vancouver. Not that you care at home listening, but Vancouver's jerseys are the worst in the league to try to spot from any distance. Absolutely horrific to try to read numbers. Thankfully, we've already played this team. Far side now off the restart for Vancouver. Tybert sends it long with a left foot, looking down the line there. Reyna going to try to run. Cisniega way off his line. Reyna has it. Open goal to shot it in. A terrible mistake by Pablo Cisniega as he held up 30 yards off his line. And Reyna gets around him and scores in the 5th minute. It's 1-0 Vancouver. Not how you want to start a game at home. And certainly against a team that's going to defend an awful lot on the night anyway. Dejan Jakovic just gave the ball away as Cisniega came out. Jakovic just let him come out. Terrible communication by both, and Cisniega was 25 to 30 yards off his line, and Reyna had an easy tap in there for his 4th goal of the season. Terrible start for LAFC. Bottom line, you can't let that happen. We talk all along about you must make teams score great goals, and that one was as easy as you're going to get for Yordi Reyna and Vancouver Whitecaps. Ball back in play for LAFC. They now trail 1-0 here at Bank of California Stadium. When they've given up the first goal this season, they are 2-2-3, so it's certainly not a lost cause by any means whenever LAFC allow a goal. But it's now 6 straight MLS games without a shutout for the black and gold. That's a little troubling. Still plenty of work to do here. Jakovic has it in the middle of the field, 25 yards from goal, goes out wide on the near side of the left back Munir. Into the middle of the field to Atuesta. Trying to find the run of Vela on the diagonal. A brilliant ball to Vela. Deep into the area. Vela into the 18. On his left foot. Tries to square the pass to win, but it's blocked away defensively and out wide. Blackman runs it down to Atuesta. Still 25 yards from goal. Into the area. Open is Kaye. Kaye laying it back to Blackman. Right at the edge of the 18. Back to Atuesta. Now right back to Blackman. Still in the 18. The cross comes in. It's blocked and deflected away by Tybert. Only as far as Kaye. Laying it off to Atuesta. Burying Vancouver deep is LAFC. He tries to go down the middle to Diamande. That one's deflected away towards midfield. Won by the head of El Munir. Venuto chasing it down. Segura gets it off his foot to win. Right near midfield. They'll go back to Jakovic, and LAFC must reset. Middle of the field now, Atuesta. Out wide to Blackman. They'll go back to Jakovic and reset here entirely. Segura now on the near side. They'll try Rossi here on the left wing. Rossi racing forward with a right-footed dribble. Still 35 from goal. Pulls it up a bit. Slows it down. Out wide to El Munir. He tries to go down the line to Rossi. It's deflected. El Munir stays with it. Rossi gets the deflection. He's into the 18. The shot near post is just wide. And it was dragged. And they're going to give a yellow card. And it looked like to Aretha there potentially. I'm trying to find out who got that. Actually, it might be Eric Godoy. Because behind the play, he chopped down El Munir as Diego Rossi picked up the deflection. Good job by Chapman to let the play go on. And it is Eric Godoy who gets the yellow card on the call from Chapman. Right outside the 18. Oh, boy, El Munir went down hard. Godoy, no real ill intent with it, but the Argentine gets the yellow card there. It is still a goal kick for Maxime Crepeau. Vancouver leading here in just the 8th minute. 1-0 on a gifted goal to Yordi Reyna by the defense of LAFC. Crepeau to Wong, his bad first touch. Out to Kaye, just 25 from goal. Going to try to chip it to Rossi into the back post. Deflected away, and Baum wins the header there. Wong in Baum, doing a good job stepping up defensively. He gets fouled by Kaye after a poor pass from Mark Anthony. So it's a free kick for Vancouver here. they're taking their time here. Daniil Henry will give way to Crépeau, who has it about 30 yards from his own goal line. In fact, Henry's just going to send it back to him instead. And now Vancouver will build from the back. Out wide of the left back, Levis. Down the line of that left side for Vancouver. Tybert tries to pass towards Reyna near midfield. Stolen away by LAFC. Atuesta laying it off there. Forward now by Kay with a left-footed pass into the middle of the win. Win is open, racing towards the 18. Out wide to Rossi, inside the 18. Laying it off to El Munir, making the overlapping run. His cross inside is deflected and out of play by Jacob Nowinski. That's going to be a throw-in for LAFC. So the black and gold getting up and down the pitch here with some regularity. That's going to be allowed by Vancouver, but there's 8 to 9 Whitecaps inside the 18 when LAFC approaches. El Munir throwing it into Win, back to Munir. 10 yards off the end line, 5 yards off the sideline here on the near side. Back to Win. They'll go use Eddie Segura in support. He'll do the same with Jakovic near midfield. Now pressure coming from Reyna. Jakovic's pass is stolen away. Huang looking forward. Long ball towards Reyna, who's got space against Jakovic just outside the 18. Reyna tries to chip it, but he hits it and mishits it to Cisniega at the 6. Cisniega will throw it out wide to Blackman, and LAFC are immediately going forward to Kay. This is good pace for the black and gold, trailing 1-0. Win out wide to Rossi. He's only 30 yards from goal already. Rossi racing towards the edge of the 18. Laying it off to Win. To Kay. Now Atuesta. You can see 7-8 men behind the ball already for Vancouver, right at the top of the 18. Out wide to Rossi, trying to attack the box. Back out to Atuesta. Patient to the far side. There's Blackman, right at the edge of the 18. Laying it into back to Kay. Kay chips it with the left foot towards the back post. Headed away there by Nowinski, all the way up towards Venuto, who's in front of Segura. Venuto cleanly takes it, but he's dribbling backwards now under high and heavy pressure of Lee Win. Venuto trying to stay on it. He's double teamed there in the corner now. The forward is all the way back near the end line and just knocks it off the left foot of Lee Win and out of play, but that's good defensive work by LAFC and Lee Win. 10th minute, 1-0 Vancouver here at the Bank of California Stadium on a cheaply given goal to Yordi Reyna as Pablo Cisniega came out of his 18 and was stranded. Throw in there by Nowinski, gets it off to Godoy, who just blasted into the fourth row here on the near side. Terrible first touch by Eric Godoy, and it's a throw in deep for LAFC to the foot of Rossi. Back to El Munir. Now there's a second ball in play, so the referee Chapman's going to have to stop it. It looked like it came out of the stands after it had been blasted in, so no fault of anybody's there. And El Munir, actually the referee's going to drop it for LAFC instead of having El Munir throw it. And Huang's going to send it back towards midfield and Eddie Segura. No harm done here. Segura to Kay, 35 from goal, out wide to a wide open Blackman. Again, Blackman's 35 yards from goal, and there are 9 Vancouver Whitecaps behind him already. Win, now 25 from goal. Win's going to take the right-footed shot. It boxes in front of Crépeau, but he hangs on with both hands inside the 6. Crépeau thought about sending it long. Nobody up there yet for Vancouver as they try to clear the area. He'll throw it out wide to Brett Levis there, the left back. Laying it off to Tybert, back out wide to Levis. Down the line, looking, and stolen away by Tristan Blackman. Nice job there by Tristan stepping forward. In the center circle, it's Win. In the offensive zone, out on the near side, Rossi. Not quite tucked out as wide as Munir. He gets it off to Munir. Inside the 18 extended, Munir trying to gather the corner there. Instead, he goes back to Rossi. Squaring it to Win, 25 from goal. Win, putting it on his right foot. To El Munir, outside the area, back to Win. His first touch is awful, and Daniil Henry just rips it with the left foot all the way out near midfield. Venuto going to battle there. Segura keeps it in play with a header, but it's right to the foot of Lucas Venuto. Getting it off to Huang. Huang with some options forward if he wants them. Tries it out wide here to Venuto, and it's always out of play. Referee says it stayed in. What in the world? That ball was a foot and a half out. Thankfully, it was right to the foot of Eduardo Atuesta. Forward to Kay in the center circle. Kay looking out wide. It's open for Carlos Vela, and he gets there. Vela. They're going to get the double team soon here, but he's 25 yards from goal, about 5 yards off the sideline. He pulls the ball back to Tristan Blackman. LAFC again going to set up. Atuesta, 30 from goal. Racing towards the 18. Edward. Towards the 18, into the 18, taken off his foot defensively, and Tybert gets it out to Huang. He's got room to run. Out wide here now to Venuto. On the near side, right near midfield. The overlapping run coming from Nowinski. Venuto pulls it back, and we'll go to Godoy. Now to Henry. This is Vancouver trying to take the air out of the ball a little bit. Uretha looking forward towards midfield. That's a good ball forward. Huang has it in the center circle. He'll go back to Godoy. Now out wide with a good touch to Nowinski. Nowinski into the offensive zone and Venuto. He's still 45 yards from goal. Tybert back to Huang. All the way back to Daniil Henry. LAFC creeping forward defensively here now. Far side, Levis. Towards Aretha. Into the offensive zone is Vancouver again. Tybert looking towards Reyna. That ball's taken off of Reyna's foot nicely defensively by Jakovic. Reyna hustles back and commits the foul there. Looked like he had won the ball off of Tuesta, but he took a whole lot of Edwards' leg with him. 14th minute. Vancouver 1, LAFC 0. Jordi Reyna's beefing with the referee of the call. He's the one who scored the goal here in the first 4 minutes of this match. Off the restart, Atuesta to Segura, out wide down to the near side of El Munir. Munir to win. One touches it to Atuesta, just outside the center circle, but in the offensive half. Out wide again, now open is Vela. Vela with a cross towards the 6. Headed away defensively there, just outside the 6 by Vancouver, and it looked like Aretha back defensively. And it'll be a corner kick, the first of the match for LAFC. Black and gold need a goal to kind of get back into this one, but Vancouver is going to make it very difficult. Mark Dos Santos has this team well drilled when it comes to defensive play. And ironically, Vancouver's been falling behind their games recently. 2 straight 2-0 comebacks for Vancouver. They needed late goals in those games to get the draw. So it's a corner kick now on the near side. And it looks like Wynn is going to take the in-swinger here in the 15th minute. Options available right around the penalty spot. Here comes Wynn. Low and hard towards the 6. Try the deflecting, but it's off the Vancouver defender out wide to El Munir. 30 yards from goal. He lays it off to Atuesta. Everybody's still forward. Edward. Pressure there from Rose. He gets it out wide to Vela. Vela, 30 yards from goal. Chips it in towards the spot. Daniil Henry gets up strong with a big header out towards Wong. Wong laying it down there to Rose. Down the line from Rose. Gets it back. Now here comes Vancouver racing forward. Stepping in nicely is Blackman. And Tristan trying to keep the ball in play, and he does. Good job there. Boy, if you're going to do that, you better win it and win it back, and he did. Middle of the field now for LAFC. Kay, time to turn. Gets a left-footed pass to Atuesta. Out wide immediately to Blackman, joining the attack. Blackman tries to cross towards the back post and put that one in the 5th row of the 32-52. As soon as it left his foot, Tristan Blackman knew it, and he turned around and raced back to his right back spot. 16th minute, Vancouver 1, LAFC 0. On the ground, short for Vancouver. Tybert. Down the line here on this far side, racing towards it is Vancouver. Venuto, 1v1 with Jakovic, just into the area. Venuto on his right foot now. He loves the right foot. Thought about cutting it back. Jakovic steps in momentarily, and LAFC win it back. Lee Wynn just outside of the area. He's got time to go forward in space. Wynn going to chip it forward for Rossi. Crepeau read it great. He's off his line and out of his area, and then knocks it out of play right out of the air. Maxime Crepeau puts it into the 4th row here on the near side. As the gang in the 4th row here having some activity, they caught that one as well. Throw in for LAFC. They get it quickly into Atuesta in the middle of the field. Vancouver, now all 11 men are within 35 yards of the goal. Atuesta sprays it out wide with a switch to Blackman, just outside of the 18. To Atuesta. He's going to try the shot on the one-timer. It's off of Vela, still loose in the area, picked up by Tybert. And the Rose gets it off his foot. It's loose in the area now. Rossi nearly steals it away. The deflection, though, is won back by LAFC. Kay, just outside of the 18. On the near side of Lee Wynn. Back to Kay. Kay, going to cross it towards the post. Diamande with the header. It's over the bar. Dio with the flick-on header from 8. Dio actually got down about waist high to get that one, and Crepeau would have had no chance, but it goes over the bar. Good first real opportunity for LAFC here in the 17th minute. Dio went down and got that one. That would have fooled everybody. Couldn't put it on frame. Crepeau towards midfield on this near side. Nowinski tries a header down the line to Lucas Venuto. It's out of play in front of the Vancouver bench. Throw in for LAFC. Segura will give way for El Munir. Munir right near midfield now. Gets it into Segura. Right back to El Munir and off of Wong. It'll be a throw in again in the same spot for the black and gold. 18th minute. Vancouver leading 1-0 at Bank of California Stadium. El Munir gets the ball back from Atuesta on the throw. Now to Kay in the center circle. Token pressure from Reyna. Kay gets it off his foot to Blackman. Out wide now to Vela. Vela going to attack the 18. Wants it on that left foot. Instead will square it back to Kay just outside of the area. Kay will take the left-footed shot. Deflected and nearly in, but just wide. The deflection causes the corner kick. Crepeau would have not had a chance to get into the far post. Kay with time and space nearly made Vancouver's defense pay there. It'll be another corner kick for the black and gold. That's a good effort by Mark-Anthony Kay. Crepeau made the dive. There was no way he was going to keep that out if it was on frame. It will be Carlos Vela now with the outswinging left foot right in front of the 32-52 on the near side here. Vela sends his teammates in motion. Here it comes towards the back post. Dio is there. It goes past him, but right there to keep it in play is Rossi. Cross back in. Crepeau grabs it with both hands 3 yards off his line. Look for the quick outlet, but instead pulls it back into his chest, and he'll wait a minute here and roll it out for Vancouver. Middle of the field now, Huang gets a good pass. He's open. Down the end of the field towards Reyna in the middle. Jakovic trying to chase. Reyna's going to chase it down to the far side. Keep it in play at the 18-yard line. Extend it all the way out right at the sideline. Reyna. Not a lot of help there. Off to Venuto. Chasing it back is LAFC's defense. They force it all the way back to Levis. Near midfield, he'll go back into the defensive half to Henry and try to drag out LAFC. Godoy out wide now to the near side. Nerwinski to Huang. He's being hounded there by Lee Win. Right near midfield in front of Bob Bradley. Huang goes backwards here now, looking for some support. Got it there from Rose. It's nearly deflected and stolen by LAFC, but chasing it down is Nerwinski. Now he gives it away to El Munir. Off to Atuesta. That's good defensive work there. Out wide out of Rossi, who's tucked in a little bit near midfield. I beg your pardon, to the middle of the field, but he's 35 from goal. Forward out, Atuesta. Near side of Vela, who's laying it off to El Munir, making the run to the end line. The cross in, but Crepeau is there in front of Diamande. Crepeau going to send it long and low towards Jordi Reyna. Good read there by the head of Jakovic. The Canadian center back did get back nicely for that one. Atuesta, center circle. Retreating is Vancouver. More pressure here comes from LA. Vela laying it off there to Win. Out wide, El Munir. El Munir with a cross. Crepeau gets it off the bounce. Another terrible cross there, I'll be honest with you. And El Munir knew it. Mohamed El Munir has got a lot better in him than that. As Crepeau had an easy catch here in the 20th minute. You're listening to KSPN Los Angeles, ESPN LA 710, the home of the black and gold. Crepeau sending it long, just inside the offensive half for Vancouver. It's nicely headed away by Jakovic, and quickly Atuesta trying to spray it out wide to Vela. That one is won by the head of Nowinski, and Baum cleans it up back to Doniel Henry. Right at the 18, Henry going to send it long with the right foot. Flick on header by Rose out wide. Nobody making the run for Vancouver as they're just absolutely tucked into their defensive positions. As you would imagine them doing, leading 1-0 here in the 21st minute. Atuesta through the center of the field. Diamande trying to lay it off on the run to Vela. It's stolen away by Vancouver. Huang, he's triple teamed. Diamande all over him. Out wide, Nowitzki going to send it down the line. Reyna gets a first left-footed touch on it. Dribbles it right out of the field. Quickly taken by El Munir, the throw into Win on this near side. Win just 25 yards from goal. Trying to put it into the area to Vela. He knocks it down nicely to Dio. He'll take the shot from 22. Deflected and out of play. Another corner kick for LAFC. You like the fact they're taking shots. You have to do that to try to break up this defense and force Vancouver to come out a little bit. Hornitos, a shot worth taking. Official tequila of Los Angeles Football Club. 22nd minute, still 1-0 Vancouver. It'll be a corner kick on the near side again. Vela taking his time setting this one up. In front of the 32-52. Here it comes. Outswinging left foot. Vela delivers to the near post. Flicked on. Oh, and there was Blackman. He got his foot on it, but it's wide and high. And I don't know that Tristan knew a whole lot of that one as the initial players trying to get the flick on header. It went right past him. And Tristan Blackman nearly there on the near post to put it in. It will be a goal kick for Maxime Crepeau in Vancouver. He takes it out wide on the far side to the left back Levis. Middle of the field there. Stolen away by LAFC off of the foot of Andy Rose. Atuesta, 35 from goal. Middle of the field now to Kay with a short pass. Kay, everybody in front of him. To Lee Win, just outside of the area. To Dio. The flip. Saved by Crepeau, and the flag comes up anyway. Offside. They have to delay because of VAR. And it looked like Dio was clearly offside, frankly. But they let the play go through, and then finally the assistant referee on the far side put the flag up. We're midway through the first half. Boy, I don't know if he was offside, to be honest. Diamande's miss kind of gets bailed out there. That was a great save by Crepeau anyway. And he has a free kick coming right at the 18. Middle of the field now. Crepeau directing traffic. He sends it off to the near side here, into the offensive zone for Vancouver. Winning the header there as Almonier pops it up. 50-50 ball needs to be taken, and it is by Atuesta. Back to Segura, who uses Cisniega in support at the 6. Cisniega. Out wide on the far side, Blackman. This is high pressure now from Vancouver. They're looking for that one turnover. Blackman just bangs it off the defender in front of him and out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Blackman and LAFC right at the 18-yard line, extended out on that far side. Blackman throwing it in towards Rossi. Takes it down and then deflects it off the defender again. Looked like that was Wong. It'll be a throw-in again, this time 30 yards from LAFC's goal. Blackman throwing it into Atuesta. He's triple-teamed. Nobody talking to him. The ball nearly stolen away. Kay steps in. And that gets stolen away by Reyna. Reyna just outside of the 18 being dragged by Kay. Don't commit the foul there. And Kay wins the ball. Back to Kay from Blackman. Kay sends it out wide with the left foot now on the near side. Almonier's got time to run towards midfield. Laying it off to Vela, 40 yards from goal. Vela going to let Munier keep the run going. Vela squares it middle of the field. Kay dribbling towards the area. Out wide now to Atuesta from 22. Blackman making the run into the area. Rossi the cross at the 6, deflected, and it stays there, but cleared away at the last second by Tybert out of play. It'll be a throw-in for LAFC all the way up near midfield as Tybert got a lot of that one to clear it away. Far side, Blackman with the throw. He'll go back to Dejan Jakovic. 25th minute now. Still 1-0 Vancouver on the early goal from Jordi Reyna. Far side, it's Rossi. 35 from goal. Rossi to Kay. Kay has time to turn. Gently passes it forward with the left foot to Atuesta. Not a Dio. He'll go back here to Almonier. Out wide on the near side is Vela with the left foot. Vela just outside of the 18, about 22 yards from goal. To Almonier. Thought about attacking the end line, goes back to Vela. Corner of the area. Vela going to chip it forward. Almonier making the run in the area. Knocked down by Nerwinski. Still loose and cleared away by Vancouver. On this near side, it's Venuto. Way back. Trying to help out defensively. All the way back to Godoy, who just blasted forward. Segura wins the header at midfield, who it's off of Venuto, who maintains possession to Bong. Bong goes it out with the left foot on the near side to Rose. Rose in midfield to Venuto, and he sends it out wide to Reyna, who's offside. That was a good one-touch pass to Jordi Reyna, clearly offside of the play. Bank of California is the official bank of Los Angeles Football Club and a proud supporter of the revitalization of South Los Angeles. More at bankofcal.com/fan, member FDIC. The free kick taken short by Atuesta to win back to Atuesta. Now Blackman goes on the far side. Open is Rossi, 35 from goal. Diego laying it back to Kay. LAFC is going to need that 1 or 2 pass sequence to try to break this defense. And I mean there are 9 men within 20 yards of Maxime Crépeau. Out wide, there he is. Rossi just at the edge of the 18, into the 18. Back to Kay, top of the area. He'll take the left-footed shot. Save Crépeau! And he knocks it over the bar. A blistering effort with the left foot of Marc-Anthony Kay nearly tied it up here in the 26th minute. Corner kick, LAFC. Maxime Crépeau, a dynamic save with the left hand there as Marc-Anthony Kay absolutely lined this one up with his left. Looked like it actually might have taken a deflection on the way in, and Crépeau still saved it. Corner kick coming in. Here's the outswinger from Vela. He goes back towards the top of the area. Rossi was waiting, but so was Wong, and he clears it out to Almonier. Stepping forward is Vancouver, but LAFC get right around him. Atuesta outside of Vela. The shot with the left foot. Crépeau is there on the line, and he grabs it with both hands. Vela kind of scuffed that one from 12 yards away. 27th minute. LAFC mounting up some pressure here. Crépeau throws it out wide here on the near side. Tybert trying to get around a couple defenders. Wynn nearly wins it away. Stolen back by Vancouver. Nerwinski gets it off to Tybert, to midfield to Wong. He's double-teamed and fouled there by Marc-Anthony Kay. Vancouver will have a free kick at the center stripe. They're going to take their time here. Aretha, John Aretha, the midfielder from Spain, 32 years old, transferred in from the La Liga 2 side Albacete in January. They get it off on the far side. Back to Henry. Midfield, but still in its defensive half. Goes down the line here on the near side. Good touch by Venuto to keep it in. He's got Nerwinski in support, but he bangs it off of Lee Wynn, and they say it's out of play off of Venuto last. Good defensive work by the seasoned midfielder Lee Wynn there. And LAFC have the throw here in the 28th minute. Still trailing 1-0. Black and gold are building the pressure, though. Atuesta out wide here on the near side to Wynn. In front of that second line of Vancouver's defense. Wow, Vancouver has everybody tucked behind the ball here. And I mean 30 yards away at best. Blackman with some help on the far side. making the run from Rossi. Blackman gets it back, chips it into the area to nobody. It's cleared away with the right foot of Nerwinski to midfield, but that's one back by Segura. Nicely done. Drops it off to Lee Wynn now, 30 yards from goal. Wynn thought about taking the right-footed shot. Squares it to the far side to Blackman. Out wide. Waiting for it there is Kay. Kay, the left foot. Kay dragging it towards the area. Tries to find a Twesta. It's behind him, but right to Lee Wynn. Into the area to Kay with a good ball. Kay chips it towards the back post and deal, but Crepeau comes out at the 6 and grabs it in front of him. That was better again from LAFC in the 29th minute. Still no breakthrough for the black and gold. Crepeau going to send it out wide to Levis. Brett Levis on his right foot, chipping it forward towards midfield to nobody except for Dejan Jakovic. Boy, Vancouver is just not even hiding the fact they're not trying to get the ball up the field. El Munir, 35 from goal to Vela. Double team there, Vela. Dribbling it towards the sideline, trying to find some space. Nearly gets around one defender. Ball a little bit loose there, and Vela forces the defender to knock it out of play. It looked like it was Godoy wanted the foul called. The referee says no, and it will be a throw-in for LAFC. Godoy bounces back up. He's okay. Throw in to Win. To the foot of Atuesta. Hounded by Reyna. Yordi Reyna is 40, 50 yards away from his normal position here playing defense. Ball gets loose to El Munir. Down the sideline, nearly towards the end line. Pulls it back 10 yards from the end line to Atuesta. He lays it off to Win. Top of the area. Win to Kay. Kay thought about the right-footed shot. He'll lay it off towards Rossi. It's stolen away by Levis. Blackman wins it back off of Levis and out of play, but they're going to say it's off of Blackman last on the dive. Otherwise, Brett Levis would have had room to run out there. But in any event, it'll just be a throw-in for Vancouver deep in their own defensive half. Vancouver doing a good job defensively so far. LAFC, though, still trying to find that exact rhythm, but they are starting to connect a little bit better within 30 yards. Levis took his good, sweet old time getting up off the ground here. In the 30th minute, he did take a pretty strong hit from Blackman. He does have the throw, 25 yards from Crepeau. Levis looking down the line, looking, finally throws it in. Wong just knocks it forward, but it's taken out of the air by LAFC. Knockdown header there. That one's cleaned up by Tybert going forward with the left foot. Reyna going to try to give Dejan Jakovic problems. Jakovic blasts it forward to midfield, but Aretha takes it down to Wong. Wong gets it taken off his foot by Dio, who's all the way back in midfield playing some defense. Knocked out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Vancouver. And they'll let Levis come up and take it here just inside their offensive half. 31st minute, Vancouver 1, LAFC 0. Levis researching. Throws it in there to Rose. Gets it out to Levis. Down the line to Reyna. Reyna with a back heel flick towards Levis, making the run down that line. But LAFC break it up and steal it. To Kay. Kay squaring it off now to Vela, who's in the defensive half to take charge. Vela, right near midfield. Sends a long ball with the left foot to the far side. Levis read it perfectly and heads it forward. But Blackman was there to read it. Gets it off to Kay, but it's stolen away defensively by a nice dive there by Brett Levis. Back to midfield, and Reyna can't keep possession. Good job, LAFC, getting it back defensively to Atuesta. Rossi making a diagonal run. Atuesta going to chip it over the defense. Rossi into the area. It's just too far. Great thought by both Diego Rossi and Edward Atuesta. They read it well. Atuesta's pass, just a little too much mustard on it. And it skidded off the turf here at Bank of California Stadium and out of play. Goal kick, Vancouver. So far, the shots on goal 4-1 in favor of LAFC, but the only one that they need for Vancouver is in the back of the net. Cisniega comes off his line on a long ball. Jakovic and Cisniega again with some poor communication. But this time, Cisniega dives for it at the top of the 18 in front of Reyna. Forward now for LAFC. Into the offensive half. Down the line from Kay to Vela. Attacking the 18 to the far side. Vela with a pass on the outside of the foot. Top of the area, though, Daniel Henry just blasted out of play. Actually kept in play by LAFC. Attacking towards the area again. Win with a pass near the area to Wong. He gets taken off the football and stolen away. LAFC still in the offensive zone to Vela. Tries to pull it back to his right foot. Gets fouled there. Referee says play on. No call. Squaring it off to El Munir just outside of the area. He'll try the left-footed shot. Deflected and out of play. It'll be another corner kick. How many deflected shots here are Vancouver going to manage? At LA Care, our mission has always been to provide a quality, affordable health care coverage to all Angelinos. For more information, visit lacare.org today. LA Care for all of LA. Another corner kick. 6th of the match for LAFC on the far side for Vela. This will be an in-swinging left foot.